Hi, Gary here from Mr. G Shave, back for another Friday head shave. I think this is head shave number 64. What am I using today, hardware wise? I've decided I'm going to probably stick with this Lifeventure Ellipse bowl from Amazon. Cost me a few pounds. I'm going to stick with this while I'm using up all the samples. It's just an easier choice to make rather than scratching my head and trying to work out what I'm going to use. So if I use this, it's usually going to be used for a sample. The brush, probably my favourite head shaving brush, and it is the Yaqi 28mm Betelgeuse, or it's also known as the bear brush. I would call it the brown bear brush. I can see why people call it that, so I'm just going to drop that straight in the water. And the razor today is probably the second, I think it is the second razor that I purchased when I first started out on my journey in wet shaving, and it's the Edwin Jagger DE89. Beautiful, beautiful chrome work on this. It's just got the straight lines here. Just a stunning piece of work. And that's got the big chrome blade in again on its third and final use. So that's gone in the hot water. So what I'm going to do, as I usually do, is get ready for the shave, and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. I've all lathered up. I've got everything ready. So I'm going to start off with the pre-shave. A bit of water. And the pre-shave is Proraso sensitive, or Proraso white. Haven't used this in a while, but it's the most used if you look in there. But I just decided I haven't, given this a look in. So I'm just going to spread it out between my hands and just get it on my head. Oh, it's got a nice scent to this. It's not as mentholated as some of the other pre-shaves from Proraso, but it's very nice. I'm just going to put it on my face as well. Not that I'm shaving my face, I'm just using it up. Right, wash it off my hands. The soap today, as you probably saw from the title screen, if you like, at the beginning of the video, is another one of Billy Nye's. I think this is the last in the little tubs from Billy. K Shave Worx Grapelicious. K Shave Worx Grapelicious. So interesting. I've never tried anything from K Shave Worx. So this will be an interesting thing, but unfortunately it suffered the same quality issues as the last soap I used of his, which basically it's been left open to the air, so it's really dry and hard. Okay, this is really quite nice. It's I can't work out what the scent is. I'm guessing it's supposed to smell like grapes, but it's not a in-your-face scent strength. Yeah, I would say this is probably scent strength 3 or 4 out of 10. Just giving it another little lather to see if that perks it up a bit. Just a gentle swirl. Yeah, can't work this out. What it's supposed to smell of, I'm not quite sure. It's very pleasant smell, floral smell, not a musky smell or anything like that. But here goes, let's just get this on the dough. I would say this is quite a nice summery scent. This is, it's a very pleasant scent. I just can't work out what the ingredients are. I'll put the ingredients up here, or not the ingredients, the scent profile and all the details of the soap up there. But it is a lovely scent Would I buy it again? Yes, I would. Funnily enough, because my usual limit, if I'm going to buy a soap, I like it to have a scent strength of about 5 out of 10. So I watch a lot of videos from people who react to their soaps and so on, so I get an idea of how strong the scent is, and if they say it's, you know, a good strong scented soap, then that's something that I may buy. I wouldn't normally go for a soap at this level of scent strength, but I have to say it's very pleasant. It's not going to fill your bathroom with scent, but you know, that's fine as long as it gives a good shave. So this is where we'll find out. So bear in mind, this is the Bic Chrome Platinum razor blade on its 3rd use, and this is quite a mild razor. So here we go. Just going with the grain. I'm not going to evaluate this soap for the same reasons I didn't evaluate the last soap, and that is it's just been left to the open air for too long to give it a proper comparison. But this so far is feeling great. Seems to be doing the job. It's very comfortable. It's not a bad hedge. You see, if you've got, you know, really thick hair growth or beard growth, I mean, first of all, if you've got really thick hair growth, you probably are not going bald, so you probably won't care about this. I'm sure there'll be a few of you out there that will argue the point, but the majority of people who are follically challenged, shall we say, have quite thin hair, fine hair. So when I was a kid, this was all quite curly. You wouldn't believe it. Right, second pass. My phone is vibrating. I forgot to turn or mute the sound completely, so if you hear that, you know what it is. Anyway, it's Friday. Weekend ahead of you. What you all doing? That's what I want to know. I hope you've had a great week. Achieved all your aims and goals and targets, and at the end of the day, it's the weekend now, so it's over. We can enjoy ourselves. Well, the majority of us. There's a lot of you out there that actually work on weekends, and to those, you know, much appreciated. Really is much appreciated. But yeah, I just might partake in a few extra pints on I don't know, I might go out tonight and have a beer, I don't know. Haven't decided yet. Other than that, it'll be Sunday, but I know there's a lot of you out there thinking I'm a stark raving alcoholic, but I'm not. Used to be, well, no, I was never an alcoholic. Terrible illness. But yeah, I don't know, I just feel like a beer. Maybe I'll just crack a beer out of the fridge. Now, I do drink a few beers out of the fridge, but not all week long. Enjoying this shave. This is a really nice, comfortable shave. Once you've been head shaving for a while, using these actually isn't that difficult. There are a few that I would say are more difficult than others. Mool R41 being one of them. Some of my more aggressive razors, the carve on the C open comb plate, that was an interesting shave. I had to be very, very careful with that. But this actually feels quite relaxing because it's such a mild razor. So I'm thoroughly enjoying this. I'm applying no pressure, just resting the head on the scalp and just letting gravity and the blade do its work. Right. Third pass stroke pickup pass. It is a nice smell actually, and I can smell it in the background in the bathroom, which is nice. But it really isn't a strong, in-your-face scent. It's just pleasant. The slickness is fine. On the first pass, it wasn't as slick as say Wickham's or Signature, but again, I can't really compare it because it was almost hard as a rock when I actually came to use it, and again I had to soak it a little bit just to get it to soften up, so that I could actually spread it out, and that took some, decent amount of pressure to spread it out across the bottom of that bowl. So I'm not going to rate it, but I mean, as so far the slickness is okay, feels fine. It's doing, oops, dropped my comb. It's doing what it's supposed to do, so against the grain now. I'm almost riding the cap, and in some places I am riding the cap. Thoroughly enjoying this. Feels very smooth. And with the Bic being on its third use, it's probably at the peak of its performance. I have thought about pushing it to 4 and 5 shaves, but if I'm honest, the blades being so cheap, there's no need. It's the way I look at it anyway. Oh man, I am so enjoying this. Very relaxing. This is weird using my right hand to go up against the grain. I just don't feel I'm fully coordinated. I know I use both hands, for straight razor shaving, but head shaving, it's just something that feels really weird. Sorry about those sounds again. I mean, this is, I can already tell this is a perfect shave. It just, you just get to feel, yeah. Actually, not quite. I've got some spots at the back. Wow. Really didn't expect that. It felt great. I'm just going to put some more soap across the back here. And this time I'm going to follow up with my hand to make sure I've got everything. Quite a few spots. Just buffing, making sure I get everything. A little bit there. That's it, perfect. So that's third and final pass done. I'm going to clean up and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. Post shave time. Just pour some of this water away. Give the bowl a rinse. Yeah, as you all know, I actually use a little. This used to be off a set of scales, digital scales. Well, I don't think they were digital. They weren't digital, but this was an old bowl, and I just stick it in my sink and use that because I throw all the foamy or lathery water down the toilet, because I found that the soap would congeal inside the sink and you could get some pretty seriously bad smells out of there. So since I've been doing that, I haven't had any smells. So right, time for cold rinse. Oh, that's great. Oh. And let's put some alum on. Oh, there's a bit of a sting. So I've probably got it quite close in some places, but I didn't feel it. I didn't feel any irritation either, you know, after I'd cleaned up. And usually if I've got as much sting as I've got, when I say as much sting, I've got about a 3 or 4 out of 10 sting wise, quite evenly across the whole of the scalp. So let's try this side. Not so much this side. But the sting's already gone on that side. That's how little it is. So I would say it's probably a 2 or a 3, not a 3 or a 4. Get some cold water on this cloth to wipe it all off. Let's go for it. Oh, so nice. That is a real BBS result. Excellent. Right. I'm going to be using Humphreys Cucumber and Melon Witch Hazel for this one. And that actually goes quite well with the scent of the soap. So if you've got Humphreys Cucumber and Melon, it goes very well with that scent. It's not the same scent, but it goes well. It's a good match. I don't think I've got any fruity aftershaves, so I just decided I'd go with Brut in the glass bottle. God, that came out too quickly. Never mind. Oh yeah. Let's see if I can save some of that. Okay, I keep forgetting that there's no restrictor on that bottle and it just pours out. So Right, and then I'm finishing up with Nivea Sensitive Aftershave Balm. Not much of a scent to this, and it does an excellent job. Probably put too much on there, never mind, so I'm just using that much. I could only show you my hand briefly because it was going to all run off. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the shave. I hope you all have a great weekend ahead. I have some alcoholic adventures, or if you're a non-alcoholic, yeah, no comment. But no, I hope you all have a great weekend, alcohol or not. And what's more important is some amazing shaves. Thanks to all my new subscribers, and I really appreciate all of your support. So from me and the Edwin Jagger DE89, I'll see you all tomorrow for my Saturday face shave. Bye now.